This is Ian Carter. What was your most memorable event and why?
My most memorable event was attending TCC.
Wow, okay. And what do you care most about?
Family.
Family? All right. Who are the most important people in your life?
Probably my mom, my grandma, my sister.
Okay. And what do you do most with your time? Study? All right. And what are your goals, Ian?
Graduate and make a lot of money.
That's my goal too. Okay. And what advice would you give to someone our age?
Keep chasing your dreams.
Okay. And which stages of your life have been most enjoyable, the most important?
The ones now.
The ones now. Okay. And what have been some of the most significant events in your life and why?
I would say when I got my scholarship to come here.
And what age were you? 23. Okay. And the last question, if you could have a do-over, what would it be?
Come to college earlier.
Perfect.
All right.
This is LJ, and we're going to ask him a few questions. What was your most memorable event and why?
Probably me graduating from high school.
Me too. What do you care most about?
Materialistic objects don't really mean that much to me, so probably my friends and family.
And who are the most important people in your life?
My friends and family.
What do you do with most of your time?
I'm very active. I'm in 2 clubs here at TCC. I'm also part of the TCC dance company, so there goes 2 of my nights. And otherwise, I spend the rest. What's the word? I spend the rest studying because I take 4 classes.
What are your goals?
Well, one of my goals is to live life with its fullest, and that means achieving a career that I don't want for the money, I want for the happiness.
And what advice would you give to someone else?
Take every day step by step. Don't really look in the future that much, and don't look in the past.
That's good. Which stages of your life have been most enjoyable? Or the most important?
Where we are now, because we paved the way to our future.
What have been some of the most significant events in your life and why?
Going through high school, when my first sport I ever played, we won a trophy. Making my mother happy.
And if you could have a do-over, what would it be?
There are too many to choose from. Probably choosing not to roll in that giant monster tire I did when I was in the senior year. That was a huge mistake.
Alright.
Mental stage I'm in yet.
Alright, 10 for it. This is Jabari Powell. Alright, my first question is, what was your most memorable event and why?
College graduation.
Okay.
Why? Because I had to put in 4 years to. Actually, I put in 6 years, to be honest, because I changed my major while I was over in school, and I went from pre-engineering to accounting. And it took whatever time to. And in the meantime, I was thinking about doing journalism. So, doing that, going from that to that, and then saying, oh, I finally made it. I don't have to come back.
6 years.
Yeah, about 6 years.
Alright, what do you care most about?
Family.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
All right.
Who are the most important people in your life? Family, you know?
My mom, yeah, family. My mom, my sister, my niece and my nephew, and my brothers.
Okay.
No particular order, but just in case they get it. Yeah, you can't just walk me through my interview, man.
What do you do with most of your time?
I work here at TCC.
Okay, that's
Full time, I'm a learning specialist, and then I'm part time also an adjunct professor. And then I'm still here helping out students when they want to come and, you know, get somebody from faculty to be here to help them.
That's awesome, man. We really appreciate it.
All right.
What are your goals?
Goals, I would love to own my own business at some point, but on a day-to-day, my goal is to go home and relax. Okay? Just relax.
What advice would you give to someone our age?
I had that written down somewhere. My advice, and they're written down. And came up with this one. Okay. See, I was gonna say don't procrastinate, but then I came up with even something even better. It's like, hold on. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Live each day to the fullest, and pursue your dreams, no matter what they may be.
Okay, I got you. Which stages of your life have been most enjoyable?
20 to 30, I would say. I mean, even up to now, I'm still enjoying it. Which was at my time in post-grad college and after that, when I was like, I'm king of the world.
24. What have been some of the most significant events in your life?
Just like my graduations, high school, college, both of them.
Okay,
And
why?
then birth.
Why?
Why?
What age were you?
Okay, I was high school graduation, I was 18. College graduation, I was 23 with my bachelor's, 25 with my master's. And then the birth of my niece and my nephew. For my nephew, I was 25. For my niece, I was 27.
You got a good memory, buddy.
And I mean, my nephew was born in 2010, so I know, and I was born in 85, so that's just 25 in there. Okay.
All right, and then the last question was, if you could have a do-over, what would it be?
I would do STEM. That was how I said it. Because I started off in pre-engineering, then I switched back and went to accounting, but only because it was easier. So if I actually had the choice to do it over, I would do STEM and do like not waste less time. But in the fact of the matter is that science, technology, engineering, math is where all the money is. If I want to be somebody who only had a bachelor's and commanded 80,000, then I could do that. Or I could be somebody with a master's and I can command like 60,000. $20,000 difference for another year in school. Okay.
We appreciate it, bro.
All right.
Mr. Powell.
Okay, so this is an interview with Nadia McDonald. My first question is, what is your most memorable event and why?
Oh wow, my wedding, because it was one of the happiest days of my life. And it's very cliche, but hey.
Nice. Okay, so what do you care about the most?
My family and doing well in the world and trying to be a good person.
Okay. Who are the most important people in your life?
My husband and my dog.
I see. What do you do with most of your time, other than work?
Other than work,
Yeah.
hang out with family, see movies. I'm an art historian, so I do art historical research. And I also paint and things like that.
Nice. What are your goals?
I'm usually get a faculty position in humanities and also save up enough for retirement because I got a little bit late in that start.
Nice. Yeah, you don't hear a lot of people care about that. Okay, so what advice would you give someone our age?
Oh wow. How old are you guys?
20.
Okay, wow, okay. So, my advice to, someone, go ahead. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, we're fine. So, my advice to 20 years old would be start saving for retirement, even if it's a little bit, because otherwise you're gonna be 37 and just starting, so. Do that, but also have fun and don't take life too seriously.
Nice. Which stages of your life have been most enjoyable, and what's the most important?
The most important stage.
Yeah.
I think that my current stage in life has been the most important because once I got to my mid-30s, maybe early 30s too, but I started to be more confident in who I was. I wasn't through that 20s turmoil point in time when everything is very dramatic and terrible. So, yeah. So I would say 30s are better. So settle down, become more confident, and you don't give a about other people's opinions.
I gotcha. Okay, so what have been some of the most significant events in your life?
Right, so let's see. Probably one of the most significant, my parents got divorced when I was 10. It was actually a good thing because they just did not belong to one another. Graduating college would be one. Getting my PhD at 35 was another one. I would say that was important because I finally stopped paying for graduate school.
Nice.
Anyway,
Congratulations.
thanks.
Yeah. Okay, last question. If you could have any do-over, what would it be?
It's gonna sound really cliched again. I would, if I could know what things were gonna turn out like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You
would.
good with that?
Okay.
That's fine.
I would make sure I met my husband 4 years earlier, just so we could have more time together. And I also wouldn't take myself too seriously.
Alright, nice, thank you.
Oh, no worries.
My name is Trisha Elton.
Okay. What was your most memorable event and why?
I'm gonna go with a recent event instead of most memorable. I went to Iceland this last year and it was fabulous.
Wow. What do you care about most?
In life or at my job?
Anything.
Either life.
Yeah.
In life, I care about my dog, Bean, the dachshund. At my job, I care about students' success.
Okay. Who are the most important people in your life?
Most important people in my life. Like name them or like categories of people. Like my friends are my most important people and my mom.
I guess. Okay.
How about that?
What do you do with most of your time?
When I'm not at work, I like to ride bikes and read a lot and spend time with my dog.
What are your goals?
I don't really have any goals because I kind of met it. I wanted to be an academic librarian,
Okay.
and here I am.
What advice would you give to someone our age?
Advice. Sabrina, what advice would you give people, the young people?
Take risk. You only live
Yeah.
once.
Take risks, have adventures,
I hear that.
and value your friends and drop people who aren't good to you.
Okay. Which stages of your life have been most enjoyable, the most important?
I had a really great time in college, so enjoy these years for sure. But then I also, I think like just right now, I'm finally like reaching my professional goals after many years of being a librarian. I finally got to where I wanted to be. And what was the other part of that question?
It's the most important.
Oh yeah. So those, yeah.
Okay. And what have been some of the most significant events of your life and why? And how old were you?
Okay, so let's see. Significant events. I'm gonna go with professional events. So probably graduating from grad school when I was probably 25 or so. And then, let's see, how old am I now? Probably when I was about 40, 41. I was unhappy in my career and I quit my job without another job in the midst of a recession, which was very risky. So I could get back on track and do what I really wanted to do, which was work in an academic library. Really significant. Like it was a big risk and it was hard,
Yeah.
and I made it. So.
Alright, and last one, if you could have a do-over, what would it be?
Not to get married to an asshole?